Welcome back, it's 9, and today we are going to be discussing more PlayStation 5 news. We are going to be going over a ton of video games, Ratchet and Clank, Gran Turismo, Demon's Souls, a lot of news revolving around these games, and we got to remember, what is hardware without the game? So we got to highlight these games. Now, before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. Now, let's get right into it, starting with Ratchet and Clank. Now, this article comes from pushsquare.com, and it's titled, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is a PS5 exclusive, dev reiterates. And I know, this sounds kind of obvious, like, why would anybody think this is not a PS5 exclusive? And it's because, well, Sony is talking about supporting the PS4, and so people have started to begin thinking, oh, is it possible that this game is not going to be specific to the PS5 platform? And of course, we know, the people who do follow this news closely know that the game's not even possible on anything other than the PS5, so it is confirmed. But nonetheless, you know, Insomniac had to make a tweet out about this, and they said, in response to @Spidey889, at Insomniac Games, hey guys, I'm not sure if you're already announcing this, but I was curious, will RNC Rift Apart be coming to PS4 as well, or just to PS5? And Insomniac Games' response, it's a PS5 exclusive. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like, a lot of people already, like, the people who follow the news very closely and carefully, like, you know, myself, a lot of you who watch this channel know that it is a PS5 exclusive because it can't run on anything else. But for the people who don't follow the news that closely, they may not know for sure what the case is, especially with so many of their games being on the PS4 platform. So that's that, guys. It's solidified. I mean, it was already solidified, but just in case anyone didn't know, it is a PS5 exclusive. This game cannot run. It can 100% not be done on the PS4. On to the next topic, and this is all about Gran Turismo 7. And this comes from PSU.com, titled Gran Turismo 7 release targeting first half of 2021, according to Advert. So Polyphony Digital hasn't announced the Gran Turismo 7 release date yet, but according to a YouTube advertisement discovered by someone at GT Planet, the game is targeting a launch during the first half of 2021, and it's possible. We know a lot of games are dropping in 2021, especially with them showing off so much of the game. In the first game's showcase, it only meant that this game couldn't be too far away. And we have a lot of events coming up, you know, the Game Awards, many other different events along the way that are probably going to reveal more release dates for games that are up and coming for the PS5. Is this game going to be something that is PS5 exclusive? Now, that's another question. I don't know. I feel like it could be, because, you know, if it's really taking advantage of that SSD, then it probably won't be able to run on the PS4. But again, they could also be trying to support the PS4 platform. We know that they've talked about it a lot, you know, continuing that support for the PS4 platform. So it makes sense for them to want to keep doing that if that's kind of their game plan, due to the pandemic and people not being able to get a hold of a PS5 just yet. So that very well could be the case. If they can run it on the PS4, I think they will, but there's no given on that. But yeah, so 2021, possibly Gran Turismo 7, along with many other games for the PS5. It's going to be a crazy year for the PS5 in 2021. I can't wait to see just what it all entails. Now on to our next topic, and this comes from PSU.com, titled Demon's Souls will have more than 180 videos of PS5's official game help feature. You guys know I'm an advocate for this feature. I really like the idea of, you know, getting help straight from on the PS5 rather than, you know, having to go on to a website or YouTube or whatever it may be to figure out what you're looking for. I think this is going to be a great addition, and I can't wait to see just what it all entails. Now, this is probably going to be one of the first games that's really going to support it heavily. I'm sure every single first-party PS5 game is going to be, you know, supported to this extent. Also, any exclusive is going to be supported to this extent. It only makes sense that Sony's probably going to tell them, hey, we'd like you guys to really incorporate this into the project. Whether that means that they, you know, put a budget forward for them to be able to do that is another thing, or if they do that in-house themselves. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I do see them really pushing this game help thing. It makes sense. It really makes sense for them to want to push this game help thing. I think there's a lot of people who could benefit from this. I know that some people will not benefit from it, like the people who do the trophy lists on YouTube, on many different websites. But I do think there will always be a market for that. So while these games might do it on the PS5, I don't think that means that there's no way they're going to be able to, you know, benefit from it from other platforms like PC, from, you know, Nintendo, from, you know, Xbox, really many different platforms that don't have this system integrated with it. So yeah, I think that, you know, this is a great addition, and I'm happy to hear a game like Demon's Souls, which is a very challenging game to say the least. I feel like a lot of people will find a challenge through this game. Will be supported with 180 videos for official game help. That is incredible. I can't wait to see just what that entails. Now on to our last topic, and this is also coming from PSU.com, and it's titled Demon's Souls PS5 Remake won't have ray tracing. So here's the thing in regards to this. I know there's a lot of people out here who are upset about it. I know there are some people who don't care. It depends on what platform you're really shipping at this point, how you're going to feel about it. And there's a reason for there not being a ray tracing feature added into Demon's Souls. And it makes sense to a degree. It does. And I know it sounds like I'm defending it and that I'm always defending PlayStation or whatever, but listen to this quote. It sounds like it makes sense to me. So speaking with Level Up, Moore revealed that ray tracing was not in the team's original vision for the project, and something would have had to be left out to accommodate it. He says it's like any other graphic improvement. There is a cost to implement ray tracing. If we had implemented ray tracing in the game, that would mean that we would have had to leave something out. There is a limited time in game development. When we started development, we didn't know there would be ray tracing in the game, so it wasn't in our original vision. What we wanted to focus on was the settings and the look of the characters. Everything is lighting in real time with shadows in real time. So this is just, you know, clarifying why there isn't ray tracing. You know, when they first set out to do this remake, it wasn't like they had the intention of putting ray tracing in it. It wasn't like they knew that that was going to be a thing. So it makes sense why that's not a feature. Now, down the road, could they add that through an update? Probably. I don't know that they will for sure, but I feel like it would be a good addition. But in the meantime, there is no ray tracing, but it still looks really impressive. The game does look amazing. So I think that while there is no ray tracing, I don't think that that should define whether the game is worth going out and playing or like define the game in any way at all, because it doesn't have to have ray tracing to look good. It doesn't have to have ray tracing to be a good game. You know, would it be nice? Yes. But is it 100% necessary? Absolutely not. So I think that's the way I personally look at it, and I'm excited to see just what Demon's Souls is like on the PS5, as I've never actually delved into a Demon's Souls type game. So this will be my first one, and I'll definitely be giving it a shot. So that's my 2 cents on Demon's Souls, but I'd love to pass this on to you guys. And I want to ask you guys, number one, you know, were you like me in the sense that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was already clear that it was a PS5 exclusive, or was there some confusion? What do you guys think of Gran Turismo 7? Do you think that's going to be a 2021 release date based on this ad that's been put out? What do you think of Demon's Souls having 180 videos of PS5's official game help? And lastly, how do you feel about ray tracing not being included with Demon's Souls PS5 Remake? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you haven't subscribed already, we're almost at 3K. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter. Link will be in the description. And share this video with a friend. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.